Rec League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Breaker, Good Pods, Pocket Cast, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 70. Coming soon. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram or YouTube itself. What up, world? So, I recently finished watching season 1 of What If. It is the animated Marvel anthology series on Disney Plus. It is MCU. Apparently, it is canon. And it stars the voice of Jeffrey Wright. And then there are appearances from MCU actors such as Haley Atwell, Samuel L. Jackson, Chadwick Boseman, Sebastian Stan, Chris Hemsworth, Tom Hiddleston, among a million others. Like, some might be surprises that I don't want to spoil. It's What If. So like we know that the MCU is heading toward the multiverse. So each episode is in a different universe. What if this little tweak happened in the movies that we've seen and the outcome is completely different? There's 9 episodes. So it's what if Captain Carter was the first Avenger? What if T'Challa was Star-Lord? What if Fury's big week never happened? Like, these aren't official episode titles. What if one specific episode title is like, what if Doctor Strange lost his heart instead of his hands? What if zombies? What if Thor was an only child? You see what I'm saying? This was when Disney Plus announced all their MCU content. As much as I want Moon Knight, as much as I'm interested in She-Hulk, Hawkeye, Falcon and Winter Soldier, WandaVision, What If was my most anticipated release that they announced. Because I thought each episode was going to be just a different take on each movie. And it is, but it isn't. Like, the second to last episode is my favorite of the season. And then the Captain Carter, Haley Atwell episode is my second favorite. But then, I hate to say it, and I'd probably take a lot of shit if this blows up, but I love Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa. I love him in Black Panther. He's unreplaceable as far as the live action movies. But eventually, even though Kevin Feige is saying no, eventually I think they might recast. And using the multiverse as a reason why. As a scapegoat, why, whatever you want to say. But the T'Challa as Star-Lord episode, it starts off like Guardians of the Galaxy as far as they pick him up instead of Peter Quill. And after that, it's nothing like Guardians of the Galaxy. So and then the Zombies episode is one of my favorites because of the reasoning. The way that the zombie outbreak, and I'm a zombie fan, so that episode was already gonna get love from me. But it's the episodes that felt more like a movie with minor changes are the ones that I loved more. And then what it builds into, it ended on an epic scale. The last episode has, I think, a mid-credit scene. It might be post, so watch it all the way through. But there's a tag. There's an end tag. They've already announced they're going to do a season 2. They've already announced they're going to do an episode based on the Black Widow movie. And I was putting up the posters behind me, and I was thinking, what if they did, what if Steve and Tony agreed on the Accords? That could be interesting. Because they'd have to it'd be a dreary episode. The Avengers would have to sit and just watch as people that the government doesn't feel are important enough to save get affected. And then that could lead to Tony seeing Steve's side and screw the Accords, blah blah blah. You never know what they could do. Like there were good surprises in this. I thought the animation was great. I love the animation style. They like it's mainly an action series. There's one episode that like hits you in the feels, like it's a dark episode. And then there's another one that's complete opposite side of the spectrum that's like all fun. But it has its repercussions. Like one of my closest boys like hates the fun episode. But yeah, like What If didn't quite meet my expectations, and I might actually rank it last of every Disney Plus MCU show so far. But it is very enjoyable for what they did. So with all that being said, I will say that in my opinion, What If is dope. Have you seen What If, man? What you think about it? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. I have recently posted movie reviews for No Time to Die, The Addams Family 2, Venom, Let There Be Carnage, and The Many Saints of Newark. Right around the corner, I have reviews for The Last Duel, for Halloween Kills. Next weekend, I want to watch Dune, and the weekend after that, I hope to, at the very least, watch Last Night in Soho. A DC Injustice review should also be down the pipeline as well. It's almost November. Time is flying way too fast. So like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.